One dark night in 1692, the Salem witch trials came to life. Tituba, Reverend Parris's black slave, Abigail, his niece, Betty, his daughter, Ruth Putnam, among other girls, were caught dancing in the woods by Reverend Parris. Betty fell into some state similar to a coma. Townsmen came to view the girl, while rumors of witchcraft circled the town. Parris sent for Reverend Hale to disprove the presence of witchcraft among his daughter and her friends. Abigail Williams was the ringleader of the girls, and everything they were told to do, they did. When asked about the events in the woods, she admits to doing nothing but just dancing. If asked about the events taking place in the woods, Abigail told the girls to deny everything but dancing, and if they told the truth, she threatened them with a pointy reckoning that would shatter them. John Proctor went to Salem to see for himself if the rumors of witchcraft were true. He runs into Abigail, with who he formerly had an affair with, and tells her to stop her foolish act with the girls and tell the truth. Back at the Parris household, Betty wakes up in a fit, yelling for her dead mother. Meanwhile, John Proctor, Reverend Parris, Farmer Giles Corey, and Thomas Putnam, a wealthy man, have a dispute over money and land. While this continues, Reverend Hale arrives and assesses Betty's condition. Hale speaks to Abigail and grows weary of her actions in the forest and requests to speak to Tituba. When speaking to Hale, Tituba confesses to dealing with the devil and hysterically accuses other townspeople of dealing with the devil too. Abigail and Betty then join her in naming witches, and everything explodes. In the safety of their home, John and Elizabeth Proctor talk about the current trials and increasing accusations of the town's witches. Elizabeth tells John to go to Salem and tell of Abigail's foolishness, but John refuses to do so. Mary Warren, their servant, and one of Abigail's followers, comes back from the courts and announces that Elizabeth was accused of witchcraft, but the court did not pursue any further action. John and Elizabeth are arguing with Mary Warren still in the house when Reverend Hale arrives to speak of the matters at hand. Shortly after his arrival, Giles Corey and Francis Nurse frantically arrive at the Proctor's house and tell everyone that Martha and Rebecca have been arrested under accusations of witchcraft. Court officers arrive and arrest Elizabeth Proctor. After her arrest, John intimidates Mary, saying that she must go to Salem and expose Abigail as a fraud. The very next day, John and Mary appear at the court and confess to Judge Danforth that the girls are lying. Danforth is cautious of what he believes and tells John that his wife is pregnant and will be spared a while longer. Proctor continues to push Mary Warren's deposition. When other girls are summoned in, they accuse Mary Warren of bewitching them. Proctor confesses his unfaithfulness with Abigail, saying that she is motivated by jealousy of his wife. Judge Danforth summons Elizabeth to the court to find out the truth behind the affair. Elizabeth lies in the court to protect John Proctor's name. As Abigail and the girls accuse Mary of bewitching them, Mary claims that John was a witch and made her turn against her friends.
Okay. Is that it?
A while later, tensions grow higher in the towns nearby Salem. Judge Danforth is uneasy about the trials and his decisions. Abigail ran away to Barbados and took all of Parris's money. She tries to convince John to run away with her, but he harshly refuses. Hale begs the accused to confess and save their own lives, but they all refuse in pride of their names. Danforth asks Elizabeth to talk to John and tell him to confess. She agrees. John, not knowing what to do, agrees to confess. He refuses to incriminate anyone else of witchcraft. After signing the confession that would be hung out in public, John tears up the document and says that he won't have his name be soiled. Despite Hale's efforts, John gets on the wagon with Rebecca Nurse and Martha Corey, goes to the gallows, and hangs in his innocence.